sure if it's the little ones or it's the adults, everybody seems to get a little excited when they see the camera. Welcome back, crew, to the greatest show on earth, and that is the Miami Boat Ramps channel. I'm your host, Broncos Guru, and today we are down here at Point Marina. So this crew was pretty excited when they first saw the camera. Let's see if that excitement carries over as they try and get it on the dock. And Cap's got a good line. Did a little brake check just to kind of bring the stern in, and just the light tap against the dock, and this crew should be good to go. So we can see our original crew with the Scarab has it lined up on the trailer. And they're trying to get it put up now. And we've got our next guy coming in right behind them. It's interesting, the captain's trying to trim the motors on the trailer. I saw one motor move, the other motor's not moving. And you can tell by looking, for some reason, one's trimmed and one didn't trim at all. But our next crew's coming in behind them. Let's see if these guys have the same success of trying to get it onto the dock as our first crew did here. So Cap's taking the slow roll approach. We got some people ready on the lines, so they look pretty solid on the setup. Ooh, coming over the bow rail. Oh, hang on. Cap brake checks it. And our guy's kind of hesitant, trying to decide if he was going to come over the bow rail and get off onto the dock, but decides to hold. And Cap's drifting off. And he's going to have to try setting this one up one more time. Got lucky, though. Our guy that was over the bow rail in the front, when I see that brake check like that, man, thankfully he still had 1 foot inside the boat. If he would have been just sitting on the bow rail fully, he probably would have been taking a swim when they slammed on the brakes. So here comes our next crew in on approach. So Cap starts to line it up. Looks like we're going to go with the starboard side approach. Got one person on the stern, ready on the lines. But we're going to come in bow first, but there's nobody up there on the line, so our person holding the stern line is not going to do... Oh no, they're getting out of whack real quick. He's going to have to watch out for that boat in front of him because they're slowly drifting in that way as well. He's super close to hitting. He's going to try and back out. Finally, somebody walks up to the bow, but it's too late now as they are just all kinds of off on this one. And Cap, luckily, is able to back it out without hitting the boat in front of him. The current was kind of pushing him that way. I got a little nervous about that. But they're going to back out and try and set this up one more time. So here we go with attempt number 2. Still coming in bow first, but we do have somebody up at the bow this time, so that should help with this. But again, sliding toward the boat in front of him. But our guy will get the pull grab. And Cap's going to leave the helm and try and walk it over as well, and they should be good to go. So crew on the ready. We've got somebody in the bow with the lines. And Cap's coming in on approach, gets a little handsy with the throttle right there. And all of a sudden, we're backing out. Hang on, guys. Cap backed out hard on that one. I'm not sure what was going on there, but he definitely didn't like something about the approach, and whatever it was, it made him back out pretty quickly. And I guess we're backing all the way out on this one. But fortunately, they had the bow rail there, because our guy in the bow got a little nervous. I mean, if that bow rail wasn't there, I'm not sure if our guy wasn't taking a swim as well. And here we go. Cap's going to try and reset this one back up. Definitely didn't like something about his first approach angle. Making his turn in. And he looks okay right now. He's got that bow pulpit hanging out in the front, so he's definitely going to get around a little more. And there we go. We're going to get the easy assist as they're going to get the line toss. Cap's going to leave the helm. Again, that bow pulpit in the front is the part I think you got to watch out for. And Cap's going to go for the big step. And there we go. He'll get the stern over, and they'll be good to go. So our crew here in the Contenders coming in on approach, trying to determine which dock they're going to go after. And looks like our young lady in the bow is getting stuff ready to go. Well, she's putting her shoes on. So Cap, she's going to go ahead and start making her approach. Taking the slow roll approach. Good choice. We don't need to go fast around the docks. And it looks like the current might have her a little bit because she's kind of coming in at a funky angle now. And it's tough to tell, but I think she's in reverse. I think she's actually backing out. I'm going to try and reset this one up. Or, oh, nope, we had somebody else coming out. So she's either going to have to wait for them or set up for another dock. See the winds whipping in the background a little bit, so it's not the easiest day down here. Because we definitely have a little bit of current and wind throwing people off. So Cap, she's back into forward gear, gonna go ahead and start making her approach again. And her first mate, I mean, I expect maybe she could get some lines or something going, but no, we're going to approach with no lines, no fenders, typical Miami style. Cap's definitely taking her time, trying to make sure she has it lined up correctly. And mate's got the lines now, so there were lines out there. They were semi-ready to go, it looks like. Cap's definitely approaching slow, doing whatever she can to try and get it lined up right. She's, once again, the approach was just a little bit off on the angle. And we're going to have to try one more time. And here we go, back into forward gear. Let's see if she can land it this time. Again, you can tell that wind and current's messing with her because she's coming in at an awkward angle. I mean, she's basically almost sideways to the front of the pier. And there we go. She's bringing it around now, but the boat was just moving in that sideways manner toward the dock. Got the bow around. She's got to get her friend close enough. If her friend gets close enough, she can go ahead and go for a toss onto one of the poles and get it done. And there she goes. She gets the reach. And that should be good to go. Cap's going to leave the helm, grab the second pole, and that'll be enough for the ladies to get it done. And speaking of being done, we're going to go ahead and be done and get out of here as well. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Miami Boat Ramps. If you did, please check out our other content. We have Wavy Boats, who does a bunch of great things down at the inlets. My channel, Broncos Guru, do some great comedy boating videos there as well. And of course, we've got Boats vs. Haulover, where man and machine take on Mother Nature down at Haulover Inlet. And if you guys haven't already, go ahead and drop an anchor on the subscribe button here.